Welcome back to another video. As you can see, we are in our, I guess, wood storage place, and we have to put a pipe going through here. As you saw last time, we put all the pipes in all the way till this point, and I've started digging, and it's exactly here. And here we're gonna come under this giant beam and come in and through here. The reason we're going through here instead of outside, first of all, the dirt here is a lot softer than our road. That's extremely hard to dig by hands. There definitely need an excavator. That's extremely compact. So we're gonna come in here, and also we want a drainage in here, so we're just gonna add the drainage straight away now. So that also saves us the time of digging a separate drainage and separate lines, so it's in theory you're digging it twice then for no reason. So we come in straight away, go up and into the room and go to the bathroom. So it's really not much. I think in total we have maybe 15 meters left to dig. And of course it goes less and less as we get closer. And in the building it doesn't need to be 70 centimeters because we're also going to insulate the floors, so, and concrete goes on top, and is in the future going to be a warm place, so hopefully it's not going to have any frost in the room itself. And of course all the buildings themselves, they never get as cold as the outside world. So yeah, so let's dig that pipe in, dig it deeper, dig it till this is open, and then we can start opening up this floor and going in. So first we're going to do all the digging, then we're going to lay in the pipes, and yeah, hopefully we're going to get that all done today, so we can finally close all of the holes and have all the mess out of our yard finally. Look at these nice flat stones. Maybe we don't put these
Put
back.
them in separate piles. I hope that's the biggest one we have.
Usually the bottom is the biggest. If that's considered the small rock.
I want another big one. I hope that's the biggest one. She lost her cow here?
Probably, yeah. The cow ran away and the chain stayed. Fits? The foundation is nearly 1 meter wide. Like, I mean, the weight that it's supporting the walls are nearly 1 meter thick, the cob walls. I would like to redo them, but the amount of work it takes to redo these, oof, I'd rather just do our easy walls of the modern materials. It's okay for us, we can afford it. Slowly.
Okay, looks like that's the biggest one. Maybe.
This is... So we have digged all of it, except of this. We have digged all the way in. As you can see, we're not that deep, because we are going downhill, actually, instead of, like downhill that way, we're going the downhill other way. So we're getting higher and higher and higher. So it means we'll need to add a lot of insulation for the pipes not to freeze, which is not the best. In theory, the water pipe we could put deeper than the sewage pipe. I don't know if sewage pipe can even freeze, because the water always just flows through it and it never really stops. Say like a water pipe, so in theory we could dig the water pipe deeper, but we're just gonna solve it with putting a lot of insulation on top, and it should be okay. I think it's not gonna be a problem. So the next thing we have is as a problem is that the foundation of this giant walls are going through here, and they did not do a small foundation, they did gigantic stones. So yeah, this stone, it goes like this, and the other stone goes pretty much like this. So they're pretty huge, and we don't want to rip them out, and we don't want to remove anything too deeply into the walls. And also this will be a giant mess to remove. So we are just gonna cut into it and see if we can put chisels in the rock and split it open, just to take a piece out that we need, just a little slice. Because anyways, the wall is not really going on here, and if it is, we can pour a new foundation over it. We anyways will, for the new walls that will be for this building, will be from the new material. Would love this wall to be as our insulating wall, because they are really good, but most of them are not in a condition to be kept. Maybe this is the only one we could restore. This piece, that one is 100% gone, it's just all faded out. And of course the middle one, that one we're 100% gonna keep, because that one is in perfect-ish condition. It just needs a few repair jobs, which we can do. Let's get started by cutting this rock. So we have cut off the stone. I did my best, and I cut it pretty good. It's a really hard stone. It's kind of like a quartz mix with seedy and something black inside. So it's a pretty hard stone. It was fully giving me a white kind of spark on the blade, so the blade was getting extremely hot, kind of welding with the stone, but it was cutting it good. The diamond blade is really good quality. And then I was chiseling with the hammer to get the to like kind of chip off. I didn't go deeper because I'm not sure if I need to go, and also the angle is not quite correct. I need to cut a bit this stone off as well. I don't know why I went this angle. I actually need to go more like this. But anyways, what is done is done. And yeah, I guess I didn't want to cut both stones. I just wanted to cut one stone, but this is a 90 degree, and we want to not keep it 90 degrees. We want to keep it a bit less. So what I'm trying to make it is like more like a 40 degree angle, so it goes more easier on the flow. But yeah. Now, let's get outside and dig the rest and put all the pipes in.
Okay, I'll go bring it. I think we're good. We're good.
We're good?
Yep.
You can pull back. I wanted to straighten it up. So a few days later, we had to buy some pieces to connect the drainage into our system, and I asked him how can I connect the drainage pipe, because usually you take these ones and you would connect them either to a bigger drainage pipe or just to the main collector tanks. And we want to connect them into the system. There is a specific connection, but I couldn't find it in this store that I went. I don't want to make a big trip just for this. So the guy just tells me stick it in the pipe and just cover the hole, the extra hole, with whatever you want. Just a plastic bag, wrap it around with tape, put some silicone, anything. That was a suggestion from a professional. And then I saw this one, and it's a connection for old metal pipes to the plastic pipes. And I asked him, will this work? He's like, I guess, yeah, it should work. So I bought this. It doesn't quite fit because this is not 50, this is 58 I think. And this is meant for something like 50-ish pipe. So yeah, we're just gonna have to like stick it in. And it should be fine. And we can also add some extra rubberoid to seal it. But I think this is pretty solid.
I think it's in.
Yeah, that seems pretty...
Oh, yeah, it doesn't come off.
Pretty stuck. I mean, it's a drainage. You want water to get in. We just need to make sure this pipe doesn't come out. And yeah, that's about it. The rest should be good. I think it should be fine. That feels good. That's pretty solid in there. Yeah, I can't even get it out really easily.
Yeah, because it has, I think the rubbers have like an anti going one way and another.
We've learned that lesson by connecting two pipes, and we can't disconnect them. It does not disconnect. I did disconnect this one because I did have another pipe in here, and I did disconnect it luckily because I could step on it and pull it all power. And here's the adapter that's gonna convert it from 50 mil to 110, so we can actually stick it into the big pipe. So let me put the adapter in.
It's like a Lego set.
Opa.
Doesn't it fit?
It's not quite the right size, but it says 110. Yeah, 110.
Well, kind of
I
Maybe
guess
it's
it does.
supposed-
No, it does stay in. It's not gonna let dirt in, and once the dirt pressures it, it's gonna be sealed.
I think so. Okay.
But
then.
I was expecting it a bit more tighter. Don't know, maybe the gray pipes are looser, but I don't think so. I think 110 means 110. Size means size. Like, there's no other option. Okay, and let's stick this in the hole. And we're done.
Okay.
So yeah, let's just add dirt, and then the drain is gonna go on top of the dirt over the pipe. So yeah, now it's all sealed, and we can close this up.
So we have a slight problem.
Yeah.
We're missing this much of a pipe, so we can go this way. And it's not like we can dig it in an angle, because that is a stone. So we can't. Yeah.
So 3 hours of smashing later, of course it was a lot more because I did now a second smash of fully making it like this, because turns out the pipe didn't reach exactly. Kind of like could say we could have planned it, but we really couldn't. And to waste the pipe, even a half a meter pipe, and cut it into pieces is quite a waste. So I'd rather spend the 3 hours and chisel the rock slowly away. This was a nightmare and very hard work. I did break my pickaxe on this journey of smashing this rock into pieces, but I did get there, and I used the big hammer and the drill, the impact hammer, the saw. I was cutting in every direction, I was cutting many lines. At the top it was going pretty quick, and then it started getting where it's buried in, where I couldn't have it freely around and dig around. Then it was really not cracking off, but we have gotten there, we have it leveled, and now we have to re-dig this because I cannot go like this. And it is a better angle to go like this. It's a smoother angle. You don't want any sharp corners. Like 90 degrees is 100% you want to avoid, because 90 degrees will break it harsh. You want to do instead 245s to slowly not to have such a sharp corner. So this 45-degree is much better than just doing it 90 degrees. So yeah, let's re-dig this and then put the pipe in, and that's gonna be it for the day, because that's a lot already. So we have put the water pipe in, and we actually wanted to make sure the water pipe doesn't go super high up going over this pipe, and wanted to dig it under and pull it through. And we didn't dig it enough and only had it till here, and it actually bent the pipe. So when these pipes, they kind of like snap, they don't break, it will hold pressure, water inside, but they kind of fold, so they're not circle anymore. So, and then not just that, it also twisted, because from the motion of pulling through, it twisted the pipe. And we're not sure of how much water will pass through, so we want to set it up with the water, with the pump, and just to check if what it says on the pump, the liter amount, if it comes out. So if it's a full flow of the pump, and you know, if we're getting that pump's pressure out, then we are good. But if it restricts the water so much, too much, then we can't leave it, we have to add a connection. I don't like connection here, because here it might go concrete, and if it's fully under concrete and in 5 years, 10 years it breaks down the pipe, we have to smack all the concrete just to get to this connection. If it's just one pipe, then the pipe can last long, but if it's a connection, you know, rubbers can fail and things can fail on the connection. On a solid pipe, they last many years, they don't need replacing. But connections, I don't really know how secure they are in the ground. We already have a corner connection there where it goes to the goat house, but that's in an accessible place. We can always undig it and change it. But this one is, if it goes under concrete, I'm gonna be really annoyed if it breaks. So yeah, doing this, we could have just had it on top and just added more insulation here. And if it does go concrete here, we will anyways kind of could add insulation just where the pipes are, because you know, this will be like a patio outside area or an extension like we'll do. So it might not be a warm place, but we add insulation just for the sake of the pipes to keep them warm. But we'll see. And this sake, I need to go get some pieces from the store and get the pipe full of water. We're gonna fully close the tops and get the pressure build up and see if it expands a bitty. It might stretch back the connection back out, kind of circally. And it doesn't have a lot of dirt pressure going on it, and it's fully under this pipe, so the pipe's kind of protecting it. So it shouldn't, the dirt pressure should not keep the pipe collapsed in. And if we fill it up with water, close it, bury it, then it should also keep its shape. So even if it kind of shrinks down, it should keep that space. In this video, we wanted to have everything sealed and done and be finally done with the pipes. But all these obstacles have slowed us down so much, and yeah, it's not really fun, and we haven't gotten to where we wanted, and it's taking a really long time. Good that we didn't rent an excavator, because we would rent it way too long and spend so much money on the excavator that this project would become really expensive, because we could not physically do it in 24 hours. You pay per 24 hours, so we would have many 24 hours, and at the end of the day, we would pay a lot for the excavator, and it would not be worth it. Worth it, but you know, not really. So yeah, good that we did it by hands and slowly did it, because it's a lot of small things and a lot of things that you need to kind of do slowly, and you cannot be rushing them. You cannot do it in one day. So even if it's all digged, it's still, the pipes are not so easy to lay and to make it perfect level and everything. And yeah, the depth here is not the best, but we are adding insulation on top. Hopefully it's enough. And as I said, if it's not, we're just going to insulate the top and lay concrete over it, and hopefully that's going to be enough. Where it goes out of this wall, there it goes down to 70. There we're fine. It's just that this is kind of like a ditch. Probably there was a full-on ditch here for the water collection from the roof to flow away, and that's what's causing it to be so low here and so little amount of dirt covering it. But yeah, I'm gonna run quickly to the store, get some pipes, and we'll see you in the next video. So hope you enjoy. We're gonna see you next time. Bye bye.
Hopefully we get it solved and closed.